We're now back from our weekend break, and it's been a bit of a slow week, so it's a bit of a short episode today. But tonight we have a quick roundup of the news, review from Luke, and your What's On guide. Here we go. This week's news item. Even though we've been off the air for 2 weeks, we've only got one news item, which is the new release of the EF2 COD script. And that's it for the news. Here's Luke.
This is Star Trek Wraith. Explore an ancient underground civilization, battle new, exotic enemies, and try to survive the constant sarcasm. Star Trek Wraith is a single-player mod from developer Forkeen, where you play cynical Chief of Security Lieutenant McKelly, who is stationed on a backwater, middle-of-nowhere planetary outpost.
Commander Grath, I am Dr. Joren. I'm sure you knew that anyway, but it can't hurt to introduce oneself.
A good thing too. With so many blue shirts in this facility, even I'm having trouble distinguishing between doctors.
Could I possibly get a cup of coffee?
You know, you weren't sent all the way here just to have coffee.
You have a whole meal planned for me then?
No, I'm saying the coffee can wait.
After completing a Nazi-filled holodeck program, McKelly and fellow officer Fionn find that the outpost has been ransacked and everyone is gone.
We need to find out what's happened. Let's take the turbo lift. That's odd. I see 2 strange aliens by the control panel.
Ask them what they are doing.
Oh, alright. I'll go up and ask them. Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice that all— Look, I've had a hard day working on some reports, and I'm really looking forward to a nice cup of tea. Well, lager, and getting some well-earned rest. I may have to tell you, I am Chief of Security on this outpost, and if you don't leave, I might get cross.
McKelly, what are you doing?
I am trying to get them to move on.
Oh dear, I hear footsteps outside the transporter room. You're in trouble now.
It seems that these Wraith creatures have invaded and are attempting to tinker with the base's power systems. Using a brand new alien weapon, you must stop these invaders and attempt to find the rest of the crew.
Gentlemen, we are this facility's last hope. If we fail, all we have ever—
God's sake, you're not going to try and rally us with a speech, are you?
Despite the majority of the levels being pure shoot 'em up, the plot has its twists and uniquely a sense of dark humour. For those of you that want a happy ending, this is not for you. The voice work is some of the best I've heard in an Elite Force mod, augmented by a decent script which is really quite funny yet adult. The music also adds to the mod with some customised and remixed versions of the stock Elite Force soundtrack. There are a few bugs with this mod, but missing textures can be seen on occasion, as well as the classic mirror effect in a room where there is no wall. The level design is nothing special or new, although the choice of textures in later levels really gives a sense of an underground alien lair. In conclusion, whilst not finely polished, Star Trek Wraith is a well put together modification and perhaps the funniest out there.
Wonderful. A tourist trap.
Give it a try.
Here's what's on this week. All times are GMT. The week of course starts on Tuesday at 7 PM with Star Trek Unity from STORP. Then we continue on Friday at 7 with Station Omega, followed by Stargate Atlantis at 8. Or you can flick over to Excelsior F if you don't want that. Saturday we've got 2 RPs because Voyager is back. And if you don't want Voyager, you've got the choice of Frontlines from UFP. Sunday kicks off at 6 with Schisms. 7 we have A Nine Horizons. Alternatively there's the Holofed SRP. And then at 8 we have First Steps. That's this week. And you will of course find all this information at ifreview.net/what's on. And if you like, you can send us pictures to go behind these images, because you don't really want to watch these again for the frequent running, do you? That's this week's What's On Guide.